They say don't mix business with pleasure, but what happens when the friend you make at work turns your life into a complete nightmare? Hey there, fellow stressed employees. Welcome back to the channel where we expose the unspoken truths of the workplace. Today, we have a story that might make you rethink getting too close with your colleagues. This one comes from Sarah in the UK, who learned the hard way that some work friendships can be more toxic than supportive. Let's dive into her story. When I first started my job, I didn't know anyone. The office was cold, people stuck to their cliques, and I felt like an outsider. That's when I met Lisa. She was outgoing, funny, and always knew the latest office gossip. At first, I was relieved to have someone to sit with at lunch, to exchange messages with during boring meetings, and to vent about our demanding boss. We bonded quickly, maybe too quickly. Lisa started inviting me out after work for drinks. At first, it was great. We'd complain about work, share personal stories, and she even confided in me about how she hated her job and wanted to quit. I felt like I had found a real friend. But then, things started to change. Lisa would randomly show up at my desk during work hours, expecting me to drop everything to chat. If I was busy and tried to focus, she'd joke, "Oh, so I guess you're too good to talk to me now?" I laughed it off at first, but the guilt-tripping never stopped. Then came the oversharing. One day, she told me about a huge fight she had with her boyfriend, details I never asked for. Another time, she called me at midnight crying about something trivial. When I didn't pick up, she messaged me. "Wow, guess I know where I stand with you now." The real nightmare, though? She started using our friendship as a weapon. She'd casually drop personal things I told her in front of other colleagues, just to embarrass me. I once mentioned how I was considering applying for a promotion, and the next day, my manager pulled me aside and asked, "So, Lisa says you're planning to leave the team?" I was furious. The final straw? She took credit for my work, a project I had spent weeks on. Lisa somehow convinced our boss she had contributed more than she did. I was stunned. When I confronted her, she laughed and said, "Relax, I was just hyping myself up. You're too sensitive." That's when I knew I had to distance myself. I stopped responding to her late-night texts. I turned down her lunch invites. And guess what? She did not take it well. The friendly Lisa I knew? Gone. She started spreading rumors, telling people I had changed and that I thought I was better than everyone. She even started befriending my manager and making me look bad at work. Eventually, the stress got to me. I dreaded coming to work, constantly looking over my shoulder, wondering what she'd do next. I used to think having a friend at work would make my days easier. Instead, it became the #1 reason I wanted to leave. Eventually, I made the difficult decision to leave that job. It wasn't just about Lisa, it was about protecting my peace. No promotion, paycheck, or office perk was worth the anxiety I felt every day. Looking back, I don't regret being friendly, but I do regret ignoring the red flags. Not every colleague is meant to be a friend, and not every friendship belongs in the workplace. Wow, Sarah's story is a tough one, but unfortunately, it's not uncommon. Sometimes, the people we think are friends at work turn out to be anything but. Have you ever had a work friendship go sour? Tell us in the comments or send us a message. We'd love to hear your experiences. Until next time, stay sane out there.